Good stuff, folks. Then we go to our squats, hands straight out in front. Drop the hips on line with the knees and back up. Get a good squeeze on the glutes at the top. That's good, folks. Well done. Just doing squats there, lads. We'll go for 3 more for those just joining, all right? 2 and 1. Okay, let's go wide stance. We're reaching up overhead, sweeping through the feet up and down. Then big sweep, getting the stretch on the hamstrings, keeping the knees locked out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Then we reach for the inside of the opposite ankle. Sliding from side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're standing upright, fellas. Then we get down into a deep squat and we push the elbows out against the knees, keeping the chest high. This will stretch the groins now. Get them right into the inside of the knees and then push out as far as we can. And now we'll slowly glide from side to side, just getting a little bit more range of motion through groin and hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, fellas, let's go to our hip stretch. Getting the flexor at the front of the hip, front knee over ankle, and we're pushing the hips forward then, keeping the torso nice and straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We'll swap sides then. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, fellas. Then we get a stretch through the glutes. We pin the foot to the floor. Slowly, we walk the hands out in front and we drop the chest towards the ground. Breathe with control. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and slow down the breathing, all right? 2 to 3 second inhale and the same on the exhale, all right? And hold it for another 10 seconds. Get a good strong stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out of it nice and slow. Just walk the hands in. Replace the opposite foot across the body. Walk the hands out in front again and drop the chest down towards the floor. And away we go for about 20 seconds or so again, fellas, all right? Then, fellas, last few breaths. So there in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff, lads. Let's get to our press-up position now. Hands under shoulders, we go for 10 press-ups. Warm up the shoulders, nice control on the way down. All the body up, all the body down. Work out, then we're back up onto the feet. We go to a world's greatest stretch. So we have one foot out in front. I'm going left foot. Left leg is fully extended behind. I'm going to bring my left elbow to the left ankle. Right hand on the floor. And we're reaching right back. That's it, fellas. Well done. 6 reps on either side. Let's try and get the hand right up towards the ceiling. We're not just throwing it around by the side. It's right up as high as we can. Getting good range of motion through the shoulder and a good rotation through the top of the spine. 6 reps on either side, all right? Keep that back leg fully extended, feeling the stretch through the front of the hip on one side and in underneath on the other. Mighty fellas, and when we've that done there, our inchworm to finish off. So reaching for the ceiling, touch the toes, keeping the knees locked out, walk the hands out, getting our back stretch, look right up as high as we can to the roof, and then we walk the hands back in towards the feet, keeping the knees locked out also. 4 reps, plenty there lads, and we should be pretty warmed up and ready to go. Another 10 seconds there, let's finish up. Then I go through the routine. So to start off, guys, all right, we have 3 moves, all reps based, all right, and we're going for 4 rounds. So it's going to be a tough enough little start for us, with a good block of strength work, upper body overall, okay? So depending on what weights we have, fellas, okay, that will determine the first 2 exercises. So I'm going to give 2 variations, okay, of each of the first 2 moves. So move number 1, we're going for a shoulder press. So hands are fully extended up over the shoulders. We've our stance split, so 1 foot in front of the other, doesn't matter which. If we have 2 weights of equal weight, we're going to alternate hands, okay? So dropping 1 down, fully extend up over the shoulder, and opposite side, okay? So it's always 1 weight up over the shoulder at all times, okay? If we only have 1 weight, guys, that suits you, let's get our press done on one side, get our 8 reps done, and then we swap sides, okay? Again, that doesn't matter which foot is out in front as long as we have the foot stance split, okay? Your second move is going to be another variation of 2 moves. So we have our 1 arm row, guys. If we have a good heavy dumbbell or kettlebell, all right? Something we're going to feel the benefit of. So hand is fully extended, but note my shoulders are in line. I'm not starting down here where the shoulders aren't even. Let's keep the back nice and straight. Pull the elbow up by the side and dropping back down. Core engaged, strong pull with a good heavy dumbbell that you get the benefit out of. If we have only lighter dumbbells, and if we have 2 of them the same, guys, we get into a similar stance. So it's knee bend first, and then we're going hips back, and we're going to do a 2 arm row, okay? Exact same. If we have dumbbells, kettlebells, even a barbell, all right? We can do that. So we're dropping the weight down below the shoulders, and we're pulling the elbows back up by the side. Okay, that is number 2. And number 3 then, we just have a core move to break it up. So, on our mat, we're going to get the back flat to the floor. If we're going weighted, guys, let's fully extend both. We start off from the center of the body. We extend the legs out the front, hands with their weight behind the head, and we touch at center every rep, okay? If we're going non-weighted, just tuck the hands in onto the backside, and we'll do the exact same, all right? Nice and steady, straightforward. Well, fellas, 4 rounds of the moves there. And I will shout the reps now to you. So we have 8 either side, guys, for our shoulder press. That is either variation, okay? 8 either side, 16 in total. Our 1 arm row, if we're doing it with 1 arm, we are going 10 reps on either side. If we're going double arm, let's try get 20 reps in total in if we can. All right? Not to worry if you don't get to the 20, that's just a ballpark figure, all right? And then we have 15 reps for your lying leg raise. So when we're ready, fellas, we can crack into our shoulder press to start off. If we have any questions, just unmute your mic and shout, okay? Away we go. So 8 reps in total. Arms fully extended, up overhead. And then we're dropping 1 down at a time. Press back up over, up and down. That's perfect, fellas. Well done. So keep our core as tight as possible. We have our foot stance split, 1 foot in front of the other. That's perfect, fellas. If we feel any pressure on the lower back, guys, we're going a little too heavy. That is spot on. 8 on either side, core tight, braced as hard as we can. That's super, guys. Well done. Nice, tough one to start off. Good work on the back and shoulders there. Then we have our 1 arm or our 2 arm row. So again, this will depend on what you have, okay? Everyone's home gym is going to be equipped a little different. Don't worry about it. So 20 rows if we're going double arm. They're light enough. If we have a good heavy one, guys, we'll go 10 on either side. Just get the strong pull, hold the elbow up by the side for a second, get a good squeeze on the shoulder blades and release. Well done. And then we have our lying leg raise for 15 seconds. That's excellent, lads. Well done. Really good job to start us off. It's good, folks. Looks like we nearly all have our first round complete. Well done. All definitely on to our last exercise, so 15 reps. Slow on the way down with the feet, guys, for the lying leg raise. Strong on the way up. 15 reps. Every rep counts, all right? Nothing more, nothing less. That's great, fellas. Well done. Super, fellas. If we've our first round complete, we just crack into our second round, all right? Good job, lads. And get your drop of water in if we need. No panic here whatsoever. Perform our technique 100%. Keep all the moves safe. That's it, fellas. Core as tight as we can for the shoulder press. Super, guys. Well done. Flying through the rounds. Should have our second round. At least the second exercise, if not the third. That's it, fellas. And if we're using light dumbbells, just slow down the move, all right? Slow it down, get a strong push or pull, whatever the exercise is, get a tight squeeze at the top, hold for a second and release. Really good, guys. Well done. Any questions, don't hesitate to shout, okay? Keep tipping away there, not a problem to us. Good fellas, all well into our third round now. If not into our fourth. Well done. Mighty work, fellas. Well done. We're nearly all into our last round. Great stuff. No panic now. Complete everything to the best of your ability, all right? Much effort in every rep as possible. Don't panic it. It's really good, fellas. We'll give it another minute, all right, just to finish out, okay? One more minute and we should be good to go. Okay, and for those of you finished up, fellas, if you just want to get weights ready for the next section, all right, we have a chest press alternating from a glute bridge position. So you're going to need 2 dumbbells or kettlebells for a chest press. You're going to need a kettlebell or dumbbell around 8 kg, 6 to 8 kg. That'll be for a plank pull through, and then your mat for a core move as well. So whatever you have, we'll just have to make do with it, all right? Okay, I think, lads, we're all finished up there. Okay, so again, fellas, I have 2 different variations for our first exercise, all right? The first one is for those of you fortunate enough to have a bench or a sofa there that you're working out with. Even the edge of a bed might work, depending on the height of it, alright? So what we're focusing on, guys, is getting glutes up, good squeeze in the backside, shoulders on line with hips or close to it. We're going with 2 dumbbells, and again, we're going to alternate just to make that a little bit tougher. Drop the elbow down by the side, and we're pressing back up, okay? So it's the top of the spine that's more or less resting on your bench while we keep the hips up. We will feel the glutes fatiguing as we're going through the move, all right? That's the purpose of it. Keep reminding yourself, keep hips high, okay? If we don't have something to rest the upper spine on, let's just do that from the floor, okay? Exact same glute bridge position. Get hips up high. Squeeze the backside. 2 hands. And we're alternating sides, all right? The only thing here is we're not going to get as much depth at the elbows since you can't go through the floor. But look, it's better than nothing, okay? Keeping the hips up. Good strong squeeze through the glutes, all right? Our second move, fellas, we have a plank with a weighted pull through. So you're going to go elbows under shoulders to start off. Your kettlebell or dumbbell is going to be on one side. You're going to drag it across the body and swap sides every second one. Here, folks, the body is going to want to lean to one side, okay, whichever side is in contact with the floor. Let's try to keep the hips nice and steady. As little movement as possible, all right? Tough enough little move. And then our final exercise is our bicycle crunches. So hands behind the shoulders. And we look to keep the knees side by side, okay? They don't move back and forth. Get the shoulder blades off the floor. Elbow to the inside of the knee. Working the core as hard as we can. All right? So here, fellas, we have 3 rounds of moves. 3 exercises, all reps based. Chest press, 10 either side. Plank pull through, 8 either side. And 15 bicycle crunches either side, okay? So again, I'll talk you through them as we are getting through the moves, all right? We're all roughly around the same pace, okay? So when we're ready, fellas, it's our chest press alternating. Away we go, 10 reps on either side. So 2 hands up to start off. And we'll drop one at a time, bring it back up, and swap sides. That's perfect. Now, hips are dropping already, fellas, so let's get them up. That's the job, well done. And again, if we've only the one weight suitable, we'll do one side and swap over. Get 8 on either side. Or 10 on either side of it, sorry. That's it, lads, well done. Keep them hips up nice and high, but don't overextend the lower back. That's great, fellas, well done. If we are finished up there, our plank pull through is 8 reps on either side. So the weight starts on one side. So say it's outside the left elbow. We're reaching in under the body with our right hand and we're pulling the weight out to our right elbow. Then we grab with the left hand and pull it over to our left hand side. So 8 on either side, fellas. We're always reaching across the body and pulling the weight to that side. That's the job, lads. Well done. If we're struggling with any move, lads, just shout. We can do different variations, whatnot. That's super, fellas. Well done. Give it your best shot. All seem to be getting on okay with it. Well done. Good stuff. And then we have our bicycle crunches. Across the body, shoulder blades off the floor every time. If we struggle to keep the knees side by side, just cross the feet, okay? That's it. Well done. Elbow to the inside of the knee every single time, guys. Well done. Good work. And that'll bring us to the end of our first round. Take a breather. And then whenever you're set, you can get into your second round. That's super, fellas. Well done. Getting through that by the looks of it, no problem. That's it. Reaching in under the body every time for your weight and dragging it over to the opposite side. Super, fellas. Well done. Nearly all onto our crunches for the second round. Some have started the third. Well done. Super fellas, well done. We're getting close to finishing out our third round. Well done. And almost there, lads. Big push now to finish off. Good work, lads. Big effort. Well done. Let's keep it going now. Just the 3 rounds, fellas, okay? 3 rounds in total. And we'll give it 1 more minute to finish out, just in case there's anyone still working. I don't think there is. Okay, fellas, so we're just going for 2 more strength moves, and then we'll do a small bit of cardio to finish off, okay? So this time it's 1 upper, 1 lower. We're going to load up on a goblet squat, fellas. And we're going to go heavy enough, all right? We're going for reps of 20, down to 15, down to 10, all right? 20, 15, and 10. They're your reps for your goblet squat. And for tricep dips, we're going to go for 12, 12, and then as many reps as possible on your final round, okay? So just to go through those with you. The goblet squat, kettlebell, 2 kettlebells if you need, dumbbell, 2 dumbbells if you need. So hold center of chest, feet in between hip shoulder width, shoulders back, drop straight down like as if we're sitting onto a chair, and back up. 20 reps, okay? Nice and heavy. Get a good burn on quads and glutes here. After that then, fellas, tricep dips. So legs out in front, drop down, touch the backside off the floor, back up, big squeeze on the triceps, locking out the elbows at the top. Okay, so slowish on the way down, strong on the way up. All right? So again, I will explain the reps a couple of times as you're going through. Our first round is 20 on your goblet squat, and we'll go for 12 on our tricep dips, okay? Just the 3 rounds, fellas. And then we'll finish off with 2 cardio moves, to complete the evening, all right? When you're ready, let's crack into it. 20 squats, fellas. If we need 2 dumbbells, go with 2. If we need 2 kettlebells, go with 2. Whatever we need, all right? If you have a selection of weights, up on 20 kg, fellas, should be no problem to you. Come on, Kev. That's it, guys. Good depth every time. Keep the chest high. That's perfect, fellas. Well done. Nice and handy. Again, no panic going through these. More so form and technique is more important here, okay? It's good, fellas. Try keep that back nice and close to whatever we're leaning on, okay? Table, chair, step, whatever it is. Get the bend through the elbows. We're lengthening out the tricep, and then as we come back up, we're contracting the bicep or the tricep, okay? So 12 reps, and then it'll be as many reps as possible, okay? Second round of goblets, guys. 15 reps. So if you can go heavier again, do so. Good depth in our squat every time. Down in line with the knees if we can, and back up. That's super, fellas. Well done. Excellent, fellas. Well done. Super job. If we're hitting into our third round of our goblets, it's 12 reps. 10 reps. 10 reps of your goblets. That's it. That's good stuff, fellas. Well done. It's really good, lads. And then your tricep dips, as many reps as you possibly can, fellas. $33, Chris. That's good, fellas. Well done. All the way down. Get that backside right down to the floor. Keep bending the elbow. That's it. Well done. As many reps as you possibly can. Great, guys. Well done. I think we're all finished up more or less. Good work, guys. Lovely stuff. Okay, to finish up, fellas, we have 2 moves. We have burpees, and followed by our burpees, we have our kneel to stand, okay? So, our burpees, fellas, there's 2 ways of completing our burpees, okay? There's the full body ones where the body, all the body touches the ground, or there is the one where the, say, midsection of the body doesn't touch the ground at all. So you're always going to get your jump up, then your jump down, feet come back, body touches the ground, feet come forward, and then we jump up. Obviously, a quicker version than that. The other way, guys, feet back, feet forward, feet up, okay? So I'm not going to tell you which one to do. You can decide yourselves, okay? Obviously, the one where the body hits the floor is tougher on the body, but again, I leave it up to you. We'll see where you're at so far in the session. If you're able for it, let's go first. And then your last exercise, we're going to grab a weight. We're going to be kneeling on both knees, and we're going to do a kneel to stand, okay? So kettlebell is at the chest, up onto the feet, back down as quick as we can. We get that external rotation through the hip, and up, okay? Every second one. Lengthening the legs in at the top. So fellas, reps there. 10, 7, 6, 5 is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, okay? So we go for 6 rounds. On the burpees, reduce a rep every time. And for our kneel to stand, we're going to go for 12 in total, okay? 6 either side, all the way through. So 10 burpees, we reduce a rep each round, and your kneel to stand is 6 either side, so 12 in total all the way through. I'll keep talking you through it, fellas, okay? Come on, Niall, up you get. Don't be looking at me like that. Let's get it started, fellas, all right? Away we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and we'll see how we're going come round 5. That's it, fellas. Well done. So your 3 jumps, no matter what variation we do, it's back, forward, and up. Well done. And a nice soft landing then as we come off the floor, okay? Little bend through the knees just to look after the joints. Some of us are working on harder surfaces than others, tiles, concrete floor maybe even. Once we have our 10 burpees done, fellas, let's get straight into your kneel to stand, okay? There's no hanging about. Get one exercise done, we're into the next. Let's get finished as quick as we can. So 12 reps here, fellas, okay? Just make sure we have something nice and soft for the knees. Don't want to do any damage. Mighty, fellas, well done. So both knees touching the floor, lads. That's it, and every second leg then comes up. That's the job. That's good. Fully lengthen out the legs in at the top. That's great, fellas. Kneel to stand done. Let's get back into our burpees. 9 reps. That's super, lads. Well done. Them jumps are excellent. Let's keep that going. Keep the intensity in it. Keep the spring for the jumps. That's mighty. Well done, guys. Super. The greater the effort, the less rounds we'll have. Keep that intensity going, fellas. Okay, well done. Really good, fellas. All into the kneel to stand then. That's good, fellas. All into the 8 burpees. We get the 8 burpees and the 7 burpees done, fellas. If we can keep this intensity going, we'll leave it at the 7, okay? Let's keep pushing hard now. We're finishing off as strong as we possibly can. That's all I ask of you. Do your best. We're nearly there, okay? Super, guys. Well done. Keep that effort going. Now we're really getting tired. We're struggling for breath. Let's keep it going. All right, we're almost there. If we need to drop the weight for the kneel to stand, then do. We don't have to do it weighted, guys. Let's keep pushing the body as hard as we can. We're almost there. We're going to give it 1 more minute, fellas. Whatever we get done now in the last minute, that's it. All right, 1 minute of hard work. And the clock is on, okay? 60 seconds and we're finished up. Let's get as much in as we can. That's it, guys. Well done. Super job, guys. We're into our last 30 seconds, okay? I want everyone working once we hit 59, 60 seconds. There's nobody pulling up short. Well done. Last 20 seconds, okay? If we get to the last 10 seconds, just keep doing whatever move we're doing, all right? Nobody's left standing. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, lads. Super work. Okay, up and onto the feet. Let's get the air into the lungs. Control the breathing now. We want to get it back to normal, so it's all in through the nose, out through the nose to finish off the last 2 minutes, okay? Get that breathing back to normal as quick as we can. Deep breaths, hold for 2 or 3 seconds, and release for 2 or 3 seconds, okay? As we focus on our breathing, let's bring the foot up at the back. We get our quad stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swapping sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get our deep squat, lads. And we're pushing the elbows out against the knees again. Same one as we did in the warm-up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get one knee on the floor, one knee off the ground. And we're pushing out on our hip flexor. 3, 2, and 1. And swapping sides. 3, 2, and 1. Then your pigeon stretch, fellas, for the glutes. Pin the foot to the floor and walk the hands up in front, blowing the chest towards the ground. 15 seconds there, guys, either side. And swapping over, lads. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's make our way up onto our feet. Just going to loosen out the shoulders and the upper body now. So we're going to go one hand overhead, one hand behind the body. Just up and down. Nice straight line for 3, 2, and 1. Let's hug the body in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff, fellas. And we rotate both arms in the same direction, getting the rotation through the spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lads, that's us finished up for tonight. Well done. Hope you enjoyed. That class was recorded, fellas, so it'll be up on our YouTube channel if you want to get a session done between now and Thursday, or for any reason you can't make Thursday's class, all right?
Thanks a million, Darren.
All right, fellas, have a good evening. We'll see you next week, okay?
Bye. Good.
See ya. Bye.